Good evening, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good afternoon.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, students. Good evening. Can you all hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, how are you all?
Yes, sir. Thanks, sir.
Good. So, any test you had not in the center but in the school?
No, sir. We had in center also we had, but school also we had, sir. School also we had.
Okay. How you read your test?
In school or
Yes,
in center, sir?
School we have. Did well?
School or center, sir?
yes, sir.
Oh,
So I
okay.
finished the
Okay.
test in half an hour, sir.
Yeah. Oh, finish the test in half an hour. So easy?
Yes.
Easy test?
Very easy test.
Okay. Okay.
1 second, sir. Before we discuss.
Okay.
Where are you talking
You got your score also? You got your marks?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. Okay. But did
I
well,
think,
right?
sir. One second, I'll check. Yes, sir. They'll send us.
Hmm. That test in chapter 1 also, I think last time, right?
Sir, center? Yes, sir.
Okay. And may know who is this Cosmos?
Sir, it's Sankar.
Huh?
I attended it.
They didn't send the marks yet.
Question. Hmm?
They
You
didn't
all
send
have your questions? Questions with you?
Yes, sir. We have.
You have your questions with you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We just don't have answer paper.
Okay. We will discuss the answer now. I'll present the question and discuss the answer also. Answer.
So are we gonna do the question paper?
Yeah.
Okay. One second.
Can you all able to see the screen?
Yes. Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So 90 minutes exam, you finish in 30 minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
less than 30
okay.
minutes, sir.
Very, very valid point. Next time we will make it like
Sir, it's fine.
even more easier, even more easier.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, then it's okay. I thought you want to make it hard.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Fine. Yes. Okay. We'll start discussing the answer.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
What's the first question?
Have like projections
Sir,
present in the respiratory tract or cilia.
Hmm.
Celia, sir.
Okay.
Cilia,
Celia, sir.
cilia, whatever that is.
Uh, what is the function of cilia?
So it clashes out and moves the
Protects
other
against
materials through the
bacteria.
region. Yeah, you can
Okay.
say that also.
Sir,
So
it
it
Okay.
helps.
moves.
Sir, it helps us. It helps the female reproductive cell reach the what is it?
Yeah, it moves the
Yeah,
materials through the regions.
the
It
the,
moves the
the
Hmm.
materials.
fallopian tube, sir.
Yeah, very good. There also, of course, okay. Hair leg projections present in the respiratory tract or
Cilia
okay.
or
Yeah.
That's what you
cilia.
wrote, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I wrote that.
Okay, okay. Fine.
Correct.
Okay, good. And then,
Correct.
so what is mucus then?
The mucus is the
It's also there
substance
in the nose,
present.
sir. It's the
Yeah, it's present like on top of the cilia. I think only in the nose too.
something in the nose,
Hmm.
sir. I forgot.
They collect like bacteria
Okay.
or unwanted substances entering the region.
Hmm.
Like they collect
Hmm.
and dispose like that. I think.
Okay.
Oh,
See,
it's the
listen.
cystis.
Anyway, see, listen. Generally, you should know about the other substances also. Okay. Fine. So, for example, mucus, where it is present.
It's a
Sir, it's
nose.
in the nose, sir. Lungs and nose.
Okay. See,
Yes,
listen.
sir.
For example, of course, in different region they are present because all listen to me. All inner epithelium consists of mucus. For example, the respiratory tract, of course, and even the uh, digestive tract, alimentary canal. Okay, and especially in your stomach, the mucus plays a crucial role because what is secreted in the stomach?
So
Sir,
What
digestive
digestive enzymes.
enzymes.
that? Yeah, there is an
Hydrochloric
acid.
acid, sir.
See, listen. Wonderful. Hydrochloric acid secreted in the stomach. So, if the mucus also not secreted along with HCl, what will happen?
Stomach will burn.
Sir, like
Yeah,
yes,
like
sir.
ulcer will come, right?
Sir,
The wall,
such stomach
the
burning, right?
stomach, the wall of the stomach gets injured, damaged, and it results in ulcer. Then there will be not proper digestion and whatever. Okay, you get lot of health impacts, health troubles. Okay, fine. So that's the function
Yes,
of
sir.
mucus. And then what is called squamous epithelium?
So it's the
Sir, it
it
is
helps
it is an epithelial cell that is
that
Hmm.
either
is
cuboid. Sorry, that is flat.
Yeah, very
Say,
good. See,
Makes of
listen.
layer.
centrally
The
nucleated,
flat,
and it's present in
so it
the
is
lining
found
of the
in
mouth.
the
yes, yes. So the squamous epithelium. Okay, simple layer
helps
of
protect the
flat
underlining of
cells.
mouth
Can you
and
see?
everything.
Yeah, yeah. They are called the squamous epithelium. Okay,
Makes
and
of
cilia, of
layers,
course,
sir.
hair-like projections present in the respiratory tract. Also, many, of course, in other bacterial cells also you have cilia. Okay, you know paramecium,
No, sir.
paramecium. Paramecium, one organism. So such kind of structure it has, and all over the body it has cilia. With the cilia, most of the even the unicellular organism can walk on other substrates. Okay, with cilia they can go from here. They move through cilia.
Sir,
Attachment,
like
movement, many things.
locomotion.
Yes, yes, yes. In some organ, not all the organism move through cilia, but some
So does
paramecium,
this
like
happen
some
in
of the
amoeba?
organism. Huh?
Does this like
Amoeba will not
ciliated
have,
movement?
see, yeah. Amoeba will not have cilia. Pseudopodia. Amoeba will have pseudopodia. Through that they can move.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Now, neuron, where it is present.
It's present
Sir, everywhere in the body, like all the new
No, wherever
mean,
sensory organs.
okay,
the
it's,
spinal
I
cord
didn't
to the
write
brain.
that. I didn't write.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Neurons come together to form nerves.
Sensory organs
Nerves,
to
This
nervous
spinal
present-
cord
system.
to brain.
Yeah.
Sir.
Still
They
listen.
come together.
Brain and then
Spinal
spinal cord.
Sensory organs.
Yeah. Listen. Cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Cranial and spinal nerves. Okay. All are made up of neurons. Okay. Fine.
Sir,
Yes.
What are cranial nerves? Do you know? What are
Yes, sir,
spinal
the
nerves?
nerves that come from the brain.
cranial nerves, sir.
Yeah, listen. Rest of the body, like from the neck and all other parts of the body, from below the neck, all other parts of the body
Spinal
is
nerves.
connected. Yeah, connected to the central nervous system, brain through spinal nerves, and your organs like eye. Okay, your
Nose,
smelling, yeah, nose, tongue, and all these things. Basically, in your face, you have different. I think 12 pairs of cranial nerves. You have what? 12
Yes, sir.
pairs.
We studied it. We studied it.
Yeah, 12 pairs of cranial nerves. Okay, fine. All are made up of what? What is the basic unit? Neuron.
Neuron.
Okay,
Neurons.
fine. Okay, fine.
Yes.
The next question. How connective tissue is different from other tissue?
So
So what?
Yes.
It doesn't serve any actual purpose, like actual like functioning of the organs or anything like transporting
See.
food.
No,
it does serve a
transporting material,
function.
See,
Does
you
serve
listen.
concept
Main
blood,
thing, listen. What is
support
I
ECM?
connective tissue, sir. I know connective tissue is the only tissue which can connect a bone to bone, but other tissues cannot connect a bone to bone.
See, listen. Something called extracellular matrix. Do you remember? Matrix.
Sir,
We
yes, sir.
remember
Yes, sir.
matrix, sir.
Yeah, matrix. Okay. Apart from all other cells, the connective tissue are specialized in its matrix. Okay. Extracellular matrix. What the extracellular matrix is made up of? Do you remember? Collagen fibers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Collagen
sorry,
fibers.
I didn't see
So
that.
main thing. So that is the special
Yes, sir.
aspect of connective tissue. Yeah. Can you understand? Yes, matrix.
Yes.
That's the main thing you should mention. Key point is matrix. And the next question, mention the function of sensory epithelium and give example of its location.
sensory epithelium collects information that is immediate
Hmm.
surrounding, like, and then transports
And
stimuli to the brain for immediate reaction.
yeah,
Hmm.
Location
aerostimuli.
is everywhere in the
Cornea.
skin.
Very good, very good. See, listen.
It's there in
Sensory
cornea, sir.
epithelium.
Sensory
Yeah.
epithelium
Okay,
What
is
is the
present
cornea,
in
listen?
sense
What is
organs.
the function of sensory epithelium? Like helps to receive the stimulation from outside. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One thing, and then example. The location is nasal passage. You know, like the nasal passage and the retina of the eye. Okay, nasal passage and retina of the eye possess sensory epithelium. Okay, is it clear?
Yes,
Shall we
sir.
go to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Now, external layers are supported by.
Cartilage.
Okay, because do you remember?
Yes, it's
Soft
not
bones.
bones.
Cartilages are made up of what? Soft bones. What cells in cartilages you have?
White. I mean, wait. Sorry.
Chondrocytes
Oh,
plus
we have
matrix.
orthodocytes, sir.
Okay, and then
Orthodox.
bone,
We have orthodocytes. That's it.
osteocytes or osteoblasts.
Osteocytes.
Osteoblasts.
Placids.
Can you understand? Fine.
Yes.
Tendons and ligaments, what do they do?
Sir,
So they're
tendons
connective
connect,
tissues.
Connect bone to
muscle to
muscle,
bone,
and then ligaments connect bone
No.
to bone.
ligaments
Tendons,
connect bone to
tendons.
bone.
No,
Yeah,
no.
tendons
actually.
connect muscle to bone, ra.
Yeah,
Ligaments
yeah,
are
yeah.
Muscle,
connect bone to
Tendons,
ligament.
Correct, correct.
One
Correct,
bone to
correct.
other bone. Okay, very good, very good, good. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So, next question. How does simple permanent tissue differ from complex permanent
Can I
tissue?
answer
Tissue is
this?
made up of one type of
Yeah.
cell
Raise
and
hand if you want
complex
to
permanent
answer.
tissue is made up of more than one type of cell. I don't know.
Mm. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, simple permanent tissues consist only of one type of cell, whereas
Mm.
complex permanent tissue compose a
Mm.
variety of cells.
Okay, very good. Okay,
Then I gave
fine.
my example.
Yes, sir.
Simple
Whoever raises
permanent
hand
tissues
first
have
gets to answer.
only two. Excuse me, sir. Can I answer?
Yeah, yeah.
You already answered.
Sir, simple permanent tissues have only two functions: supporting and protecting. But but complex permanent tissues have many functions, sir.
Okay, okay. See, listen, the main thing you should say is
No.
in simple permanent tissue, simple means one type of
Okay, bro, that's not the case.
cell. Complex in the sense more than one. Okay,
Yes.
more than one type of cell. That is complex. Okay, more than one type of cell. Okay, simple. One type of cell, simple tissue. More than one type of cell, complex tissue. Both are permanent anyway. Yeah,
Only
yeah.
one difference.
So,
That's enough, right, sir?
Sir, so the one what I wrong is it? Yes, the one what I
Here,
wrote is it?
what do you
wrong,
write
sir?
here? Parenchyma, collonchyma, sclerenchyma. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
They are all simple.
Complex
See, protective
permanent
tissue is
tissue.
not
They're
a
simple, sir.
permanent tissue. I mean,
Hmm?
Simple, sir. Simple, sir.
see, but still.
Simple.
Okay, okay. Good. Anyway, so let me check your answers also. Fine, good. Okay, next one. This one simple. What are the functions of areolar tissue? Anyway, yeah.
Sir, provides elasticity to the skin.
Hey, shut up.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
periolar tissue is found under the epidermis of skin, and function
Epithelium,
is
da.
very short.
Epidermis is dance.
It wait, and then
Hmm.
its function is it provides elasticity to the skin, and
Hmm.
no, that's different. And then it
That's
helps
it,
it
ra.
withstand paling stains,
Hmm.
pains or something. Yeah, that's it.
Very good, very good.
Sir,
Okay.
one function is enough, no?
Yeah, like in general, they asked what are the functions.
But like, there's only
Okay.
one main function for it, no, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Like,
sir,
listen.
the one main function is to help in stretching, right, sir?
Yeah,
Listen. I will tell you.
Helps withstand
Okay.
pains. I mean,
See, it's a listen. Let me write. Say, listen. Space filling. Note down this space filling, one important function, and then like means between the tissue there are organs, different organs are there. Between the organs and between the tissue, these areolar tissues are present. Okay, like between, like a packaging material. See, when you buy a mobile, what will be there in the box?
So the
Charger, earphone.
cardboard.
How it is kept?
I don't think you get charger
Very
nowadays.
packed.
Kind of. See, that's what. And there you have different compartments in one sheet. Okay, like you have different compartments, and everything kept perfectly. Okay, the space between the charger and the mobile, you can see a space. Okay, you can see a space, right? Similarly, like that, yeah, the space filling and packaging can be done by between the tissues and organs. Areolar tissue does the space filling function. That's one thing. Of course, supporting function. Okay, cushioning. You know what is called cushioning?
Yes,
Yes, sir. But that's adipose tissue, no, sir.
Yeah, that's what areolar adipose tissue. Okay, there are, you can see areolar adipose tissue. Okay, there is a type of, it's a common term.
Something like that.
See, listen, areolar tissue. There are two types. Some may store fat, some may store like even air, whatever. Okay, supporting
Yes, sir.
function
Yes,
it
sir.
does. See, areolar tissue, space filling or packing, and then supporting. And another function is basically even they do repairing. Please note down. If you do not know, even it is not there in the book, just at least note down. So space filling or packing, and then supporting and repairing. They are the functions of the areolar tissue. Okay, fine. So shall we go to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Question. Cartilages are not found in.
Sir, kidney, sir.
Yeah, yes. See, nose, larynx. Here cartilages are found, but in kidney, they no cartilages. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, no
Yes, sir.
cartilages. Okay, fine. It's a very easy thing. What is the function of nose? You can understand. Okay, air and all you can touch and see. Larynx itself only you cannot touch and see. Means you can see through your naked eye, just like that. It's not seen. It is inside. Okay, rest of the thing you can see. Fine, good. Now name the regions in which parenchyma tissues are present. Next question.
In the
Name the
soft
region in which
part of the plant.
parenchyma.
In young parts of the plant, sir.
No, parenchyma is found in soft parts of the plant like cortex
Yeah.
and in the pith.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Convolvulus is right only. Convolvulus is
So
right.
even in young parts, right, sir?
Okay.
Maybe, but that cannot be given as a answer.
Okay. See, listen.
Textbook, the very remember.
Okay. See, it is called again in animals we saw areolar tissue, right? Areolar tissue. It does packing, right? We saw areolar tissue packing. So similarly, like that, here also this, okay, parenchyma tissue acts as the packing material, means present in between most of the permanent tissue. That's listen first. That's one important thing you can say. And then where it is present in the sense cortex, and then pith. Okay, cortex, pith, in that region, even in roots. Okay, in roots. See what is cortex and pith. If you look into the anatomy of the plants, okay, I just draw the anatomy. Simply, I just draw the anatomy of the plant. Outer, what it will have? Outer epidermis, right? With what? Root hair or whatever, you know?
Yes.
And then
Yes, yes.
the cells may be there. Here you have the cortex region. Okay, below that, what you have? Many layer of cortex cells. Okay,
Like a layer of.
and yeah, and here you have your, see, listen, here you have your vascular tissues. Okay, that vascular tissues. Okay, the pith, xylem, phloem, all these things. So, and in the cortex region they may present in the vascular tissues, conducting tissues, xylem and phloem, like there and all this parenchyma tissue is present. Okay, fine. Of course, young growing part will have more of parenchymatous cells. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
fine. Now, name the tissue responsible for movement of our body.
Muscular tissue.
Sir, muscle tissue, sir.
Yeah, this is about animals basically. Very good. Yeah.
No,
Muscle
only muscle
tissue.
tissue.
Muscle tissue and nerve tissue.
Only muscle tissue, da.
Okay, fine.
Sir, it is
Fine,
only muscle
okay.
tissue, right?
Okay, say listen, muscle tissue. Fine. And then see, listen, you know two type of movements in our body. Something
Seismic
called
movement and something.
Exterior movement and interior movement.
Oh, voluntary
voluntary
movement.
and what is voluntary and what is involuntary?
So
Voluntary is under our will.
action is taken by our
Involuntary
will. Involuntary is not under our will.
is decided by our brain.
Okay, fine. Anyway, Here you have your means four brain controls. Your four brain controls voluntary action, and then your mid brain and most of the hind brain controls what? Involuntary action, right? Then
Yes, sir.
neurons, without the signals from neuron or nerve tissue, your blood, you no movement or no nothing can move from your body. Can you understand? So maybe voluntary movement and involuntary movement. Brain is involved. Brain is
Involuntary.
made up of what? Nerve tissue. Even in involuntary,
Yes,
your
sir.
heart rate, your breathing, lungs movement, diaphragm movement, everything. Yeah. So muscle can move, but where the command should come? The nervous tissue. Very, very
Sir, but they've
important. Can
only
you
given
understand?
one, sir.
I got the answer.
Hmm?
I got the answer.
They've
If
only
yeah,
given
that's what.
one.
That's what. See, if
So
muscle
it's
is
correct,
there,
no?
fine, fine. But what you should also know, muscle can contract only with the help of stimulation from the brain. Okay? Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
So
What
as
controls?
marks if I write nervous tissue.
Yeah, because see, listen, one thing what you should know is muscle cannot move on its own. Only from the command from the brain or voluntary or involuntary processes only it can. Just keep that in mind. Shall we go to the fourth question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The cytoplasmic projections arising from the cyton.
Dendrons.
Okay, very good. Cytoplasmic projections arising from the thing dendron. Already we saw what is cilia. What is axon?
Yeah.
Sir, it is
Sir, the
the
longest
elongation
dendron,
of
sir.
the nerves. Sir,
Very good.
elongation of the
Okay.
nerves. Sir.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Sir,
Axons,
even
you
the
know.
longest dendron, right, sir?
Mm-mm.
It's also the longest dendron, right, sir?
Yeah, yeah. Means axons are the longest part. Sometimes in there are different type of neurons, right? In some neurons, more than the axons, the dendrites are more. For example, Purkinje neuron. There is a neuron called what? Purkinje neuron, where it is present
There are
in
different
the
types of
heart,
neurons.
in the heart.
Yeah.
Purkinje neuron. If you see, it looks like a tree. See the nerve ending like this, the nerve ending like this, the axon like this, but the cell body, the dendrites like it like this, like this, like this, like this. Can you see? They are actually called what? Purkinje neurons. It looks like even a tree basically.
The cytoplasm will be less.
Little cytoplasm. You can't even see full. You can see like dendrons only. Little axon, little nerve ending. But most of the thing are what? Yeah, dendrites only. Okay, fine. So depends upon the types of neurons.
I do flagella as an answer by mistake.
Flagella. What is flagella?
Sir, it's the hair-like structure in bacteria.
Yeah,
Yes,
bacteria will have one, two, or many. Flagella will have. Do you know any other cell? Say, I will ask you one question. Any animal cell with flagella?
Sir, flagella itself is a living thing.
Amoeba.
Oh, sorry.
Amoeba.
Amoeba. Poda,
No.
Amoeba.
No, animal
Amoeba.
cell. I'm asking any animal cell with flagella.
Ciliated.
Sir, mitochondria.
No, that is an organelle. Mitochondria is an organelle. Only one
Sir,
cell.
but mitochondria is also a cell, right, sir?
No, it's
See, that's what. See, it is an endosymbiotic cell. Initially, it was a cell, but now it is considered as an organelle only.
Yes, sir. You taught us that.
Yeah, endosymbiotic organelle once. See, cell with flagella. See, listen, don't worry. Just nothing. What? Just a minute.
It's a swan cell.
Yeah,
Is it?
animal cell. Only one cell. Animal cell with flagella. What is it?
Oh, it's a sperm cell.
sperm cell.
Very good. The sperm cell will have flagella. Only the animal cell. Okay, animal cell with flagella. Otherwise, it is present in bacteria only. Okay, fine, good. Now, the next question. Shall we go to this one? Locations
Yes,
of the
sir.
following animal tissue. Where simple squamous epithelial tissues and cuboidal epithelium are present.
Squamous epithelium
Sir,
tissue
some
is
squamous
found in the
epithelial
lining
cells
of
are
mouth
present
and
in
nasal cavities.
nasal
And
cavities.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Cuboidal epithelium tissue is
Okay,
found.
both. See, listen.
Pongal, you want
Yeah. Squamous epithelium cells are present in your, of course, esophagus. You know esophagus?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Esophagus.
Windpipe.
There it is present. And then
So esophagus is food pipe, right?
yeah, food pipe. Very good.
Or windpipe.
And
No,
in your
yeah,
mouth,
windpipe is
lining of
different.
your mouth.
How is
See,
windpipe different?
you can hey, listen. Rotate your tongue.
One doubt,
Rotate
sir.
your tongue. Your buccal cavity, your oral cavity, mouth. There you have the simple squamous epithelium cells. Okay.
Yes, sir. So one doubt. Esophagus is not windpipe, right?
No, it's food pipe. Food pipe.
Ah,
So what about
Nitish.
windpipe, sir? What about windpipe? What is
Say
it
in the
It's trachea.
Nitish, in the larynx. Say in
Yeah,
the the throat part, it gets separated. One goes to the windpipe.
Yeah.
And one goes
See,
to
pharynx is a common passage. Larynx leads to nasal passage.
And
Okay, larynx
Yes,
is
sir.
a component of nasal passage. Cartilageous bone. Okay, we saw, right? Larynx. Tissue, little little tissue. Larynx. Okay,
Sir, it's
fine.
also present in vagina, right?
Vaginal, we have ciliated columnar epithelial cells. In vagina, we have
Sir,
columnar
but that is
cells.
the fallopian tube, right, sir?
Yeah, fallopian tube. Sorry.
I'm talking about vagina, sir. Our teacher
Oh,
told it's that.
yeah. Yes. Vagina also will means. See, most of the inner epithelium. Understand one thing. Most of the many organs we have. Most of the inner epithelium will have what? Simple squamous stratified epithelium. Okay, all over
Yes.
your gut. Okay, your gut from mouth to anus. The inner epithelium is made up of what?
Simple squamous epithelium cells.
Simple squamous epithelial cells. Most of the organs. Okay, they
Yes, sir.
also like produce this mucus basically. That's why they are soft in nature. Okay, fine. Next. Okay, fine. Cuboidal epithelium, where it is present?
Pongal lances found. Erases.
Yeah, basically lining of kidney tubules and salivary ducts of salivary
Oh
gland.
my god, sir, I'll
Okay,
mute. Oh my
yeah,
God.
ducts basically. Okay,
Yes, sir.
can you understand cuboidal epithelium?
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, lining of kidney.
You didn't know this?
Okay, and then okay, listen, and then ducts of salivary gland.
Like salivary. Oh, so I thought any. Okay.
Salivary gland. So
It's
there
not only salivary
cuboidal epithelium are present. Okay, fine. So the next question, so listen. Explain the structure and functions of epithelial tissue.
It's the same like the name the tissue responsible for.
In
moving the
general,
water.
protection, absorption, secretion, and elimination of wastes. Okay, what you should say?
Secretion, protection, absorption.
Yeah, protection, absorption, secretion, and elimination of wastes. Okay, so that's the function of epithelial
So I
tissue.
wrote generation, generation, transmission.
Yeah, means there are different type of, for example, if it is glandular epithelium, it does secretion. Okay, common general question, whatever you can write. Okay.
Oh, I wrote, so once again, I'll just tell what I wrote. I wrote generation, transmission, receiving, responding.
That is for not the correct one. That is for excitable cells. Excitable cells, neuron.
Yeah.
Property of the neuron. That is the property of the neuron. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I think section A you can understand. Now, shall we go to section 2?
Wait a minute, sir. I think we answered that one. Okay. Oh, you
Okay,
said
okay.
the function of epithelial tissue. I was answering
Yeah,
you
yeah.
last
Protection, absorption. That is secretion. That is the function. They are the functions of epithelial tissue. Okay, fine. Now,
last one.
yeah, yeah. Next question. Next question. Come, come. Simple tissue, permanent tissue. Easy or means complex tissue. Easy for you to answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you.
Yes. What did you answer?
So simple is made up of one type of cell, and complex tissue is made up
Example. In plants, it is
of it is
simple tissue includes.
parenchyma, colon. Oh, that's the example.
Correct. They can say parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Complex tissues made up of.
Xylem.
Yeah, complex tissues made up of.
Xylem.
Hmm? Xylem. Of course, many type of tissues. Okay, more than one type of cells are present. That's a complex tissue. Xylem and phloem. Okay,
Yes.
and then where the simple tissues are present? All parts of the plant. Yeah,
Yes.
all parts of the plant they are present. And this one, complex tissue.
So like inside the stem and on top
Yeah,
of leaves.
yeah. Only in the vascular tissue. See, conduction tissue, conducting tissue system, vascular tissue system. Yeah, xylem and phloem only present there in the conduction part. Okay, fine. And then, what is the function of simple tissue? Supporting and
Sir,
protection.
function of
Connective, simple tissues.
Protection and supportion and may store food because parenthesis.
Yeah. Complex tissue, xylem and phloem.
Transport. I mean, create a passage for
transportation
the
of food and minerals along with
Okay,
water.
water and minerals and then food. Water, minerals and food. Xylem, water and minerals. Phloem, food. Okay, fine, very good. So this, I think you have written well. Any three characters, all these things actually you know, right? You would have answered, right? That's what we discussed. This one,
So phloem is consist of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem vessels. Yeah, phloem vessels.
okay, okay. Very good. So phloem, four important things. What are they? Sieve elements like sieve tube cells are present, and then companion cells are present. Phloem parenchyma and phloem fiber. They are the important components. Okay, fine. And then what will happen if the phloem at the base of a branch is removed?
So there will be no food transported to the root part of the plant. So
okay,
there will
like
be absorption of.
Yeah, yeah. Means in the lowest part of the branch, if the phloem is removed, then definitely it affects the flow of food.
Manufactured in that.
Yeah, depends upon the kind of damage occurred, it affects the transportation of food. Okay, okay, fine. Next question. Differentiate between meristematic tissue and permanent tissue.
Should I say, is anyone else saying, or should I just?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
which question? Meristematic and permanent. You can say if you want.
Selling it at a point.
If you want, you can say. Okay, Alex will say.
Yeah, you can.
Sir, meristematic tissues can actively divide, sir. Whereas permanent tissues cannot divide. Meristematic tissues are used. Their main function is to develop the growth of the plant, and permanent tissue serves many functions. Meristematic tissue is young, and permanent tissue is old. And then I put examples. Sir.
Very good. Anybody else added any new point?
No, sir. I think that's it.
Yeah. See, you should.
You didn't answer it.
What?
You didn't answer it.
You answered. Yes, sir. You can continue.
Yeah. See, listen, meristematic tissue. What are the cell division potentials? You should say. like throughout the life they can divide. Okay, but permanent tissue, they become specialized, they do their function. Only division is the main part of meristematic tissue, and here performing the function, they stop dividing and do their work. That's the important thing, first thing about meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. And where the meristematic tissues are present: apical meristem, lateral meristem,
Yes, sir.
intercalary meristem, especially in the
Lateral meristem is
specific
present
region,
in the
growing region of the plant. See, listen, where meristematic tissue in the growing region, apical, root apical, shoot apical area, as well as lateral meristem.
apical
Okay, there,
meristematic is present at the
yeah,
tips of the roots and tips of the stem.
And
yeah,
root
yeah,
line
the
is
tip,
there.
yes,
Like
yes,
that.
yes.
But
Root can grow, growing part, there it is present. But permanent tissue throughout the plant. Okay, throughout the plant they are present, the permanent tissue.
Yes.
Okay, and meristematic tissue, very active, good cytoplasm, and thin walls. Okay, and no big vacuoles, means no thin walls, means that's why these are all the simple characteristics. But permanent tissue,
So it's for supporting.
uh,
It can't
yeah,
divide itself. Can't divide.
yeah, large vacuole, special shape, special size, and thick wall is present. Okay, in permanent tissue you can see thick walls. Okay, so that
But
you
in
have to,
parenchyma, it's thin and flat circle, right?
yeah, see, in the young growing part you have more parenchyma, and slowly in the aging part of the plant you have more sclerenchyma. Okay,
Yes.
in the early growth phase, plant possess lot of parenchymatous tissue, and then they only differentiate into collenchymatous, and
collenchyma
later they only
and
differentiate into sclerenchymatous. Okay,
Yes,
not
sir.
as such collenchyma can form, or as such sclerenchyma can form. Okay, parenchymatous initially, and then they differentiate to collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yes, okay, fine. So these are all the meristematic tissue. Cell wall is made up of what? Thin cell
It's
wall.
pectin and lignin, sir.
See, listen,
Primary cell
meristematic.
wall is made of lignin. Secondary cell wall is made of
second
pectin.
wall is made like lignin.
No,
See,
Lignin,
listen.
lignin.
secondary was pectin.
See, listen. In the
No, first
meristematic
wall
tissue,
is pectin.
yeah,
Listen
listen.
first. Listen first.
In the meristematic tissue, you have lot of cellulose, cell wall. In the cell wall component is cellulose. Okay,
Yes.
meristematic tissue, cellulose. Okay, cellulose. Primary cell wall, cellulose. But secondary cell wall, you see iso lignin and lignin and suberin. Do you remember? Lignin and suberin are the two important
Easily
compounds.
remember lignin, sir.
Okay, lignin easily you can remember. The main thing, if you write lignin, that's why they use a term called lignified. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes, sir. The
Yes, sir.
It
lignified
is
cell walls.
lignified. Yeah, yeah, lignified. Okay, fine, good. The next question: what happens when?
Sir, we
Yeah,
have only
So you
two
gave the
pages, right?
exact same question in the
In
assignment,
the
sir.
assignment, sir. So first one,
oh,
formation of
yeah,
organ.
some questions. See, listen, while setting the question paper, some questions in some part, no other option. We need to go for only the option what is present there, that we have to select.
One chapter.
Yeah,
Small chapter.
okay,
It's 40 marks.
yeah, only this was available. Sometimes no other option to select other questions, so maybe repeated questions can come. Okay,
Sir, why
few.
didn't you ask any diagram questions, sir?
Next time we will include. Okay, next time.
Okay,
I
sir.
I studied Haverson canal, concentric lenula, and all. I
Circles.
studied, sir.
Okay. But next time, see, if you study about the cells, you can get diagram. And here, like next time, flower order components, there we will include the diagram based questions. Okay,
If
don't
you write
worry.
competitive exams, sir, well, it's
Sir,
cap
by the way,
doesn't
how
cap.
many,
It's
sir,
competitive.
sir, how many pages do we have? We have only two, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
only two
One
sections.
chapter.
Yeah, 2 pages.
Okay.
Only two
No, I
sections you
thought
have.
there was a third
Sorry,
page.
what
No,
are the
not two
pages?
sections, sir.
What?
2 pages.
We'll go. We'll finish.
2 pages only.
Okay. What? I
There's
don't know
nothing
what
that
you're
big.
asking for.
Oh,
What you're
Sankalp
asking for?
Scripture. Sankalp
No, sir, there
Scripture.
were three
Yes.
pages. There were 3 pages.
There's
I
4
thought there
No,
pages
no,
in
no.
a book. Just
In
one
next
side.
page, only 16 questions, pa. See, listen. Only till this you have. Okay.
Sir, I thought there was an extra
So
page.
it's actually
Sir.
18 questions.
Oh, okay, da. How many times did it is?
I just
Okay.
had.
Let
I
me
was
check. Let
saying
me
that.
check.
There's
Okay.
nothing,
There's
sir.
only
That's it.
18 questions.
Yeah. Only this I think you have. It will
Same
cover
pattern they
all of
follow
the
for all questions.
all of the
Hey,
questions.
guys, be quiet. Guys, be quiet. Sir.
Okay, we'll
there
finish
is-
it up.
We also got.
Yes,
So
sir.
we also got 18 questions only, sir. But as you had 3 slides in your PDF, I thought we had the third question paper or something.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Hmm?
Well, I'll answer what happens when. So the first one,
Yeah.
formation of
Yeah.
cork in the stems does not occur as it I
Mm.
mean as like cork is responsible for the increase in growth of the tree because cork is an example of lateral meristem. Will affect the growth will stop, like the growth of the growth will stop.
Mm.
Second one, ligaments get
Sir,
overstretched.
even the
means
foot-
the-
You forgot
Mm.
one
if
thing.
the ligaments get overstretched, the joints will become unstable. If the
Mm.
apical meristem is damaged in plants, the growth of
Mm.
the length of the plant will get affected.
Okay. Then
That's it, sir. There's only
That's it,
three
sir. We did all three.
okay, okay, fine, good. Easy to answer for all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir, very
good.
easy, sir.
It's very easy.
Okay,
So
okay,
this
fine.
is the question I answered, sir. Like generation.
Mhm.
The
What?
next one. The last one.
The last
It's very
one.
easy, da.
Okay. Anyway,
Like
still
general
listen.
question,
Still listen.
aptitude.
See, if the formation of the cork does not occur in older stem, what will happen? Outer tissue will rupture due to increase in
Start to
growth.
bulge.
Yeah. Okay. Due to increase in growth, outer tissue will rupture, and that will get plant easily. If outer tissue is damaged, plant will get infected by many viruses and other pathogens, plant pathogens. Okay. So invasion of parasites can occur. Okay. So that part. Okay.
Sir.
Can you understand? Let me repeat. You
Yes,
want me
sir.
to repeat the sentence?
No, sir.
Can
We
you all
understood.
please listen?
We understand.
Yeah. You can understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
It's very easy only.
Okay, fine. And the second, the key term is sprain. Have you heard about this term? Sprain.
Sure.
Yes,
If
sir.
ligaments
sir.
gets overstretched. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Like
Sir,
we
sir,
sprain
we
in
call
our
Yeah.
hand.
ligament tears.
That's what.
Become
The
ligament
ligament.
tear.
We call
Yeah.
it as
Ligament.
no. That is like
Okay.
that is like
Of course.
ligament
See,
tear
listen.
is like the
Depends
ligament
upon
is
the kind of. See, listen.
torn
The
Depends upon
severity.
the kind of damage. Sometimes, for example, one of my friend basically, like he is a professor, assistant professor, like a bullet while he was riding a bike, like little accident, another person's bullet fell on my friend's leg, okay, especially near that on the knee, okay, knee area, okay, there is a long ligament. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, the long ligament. Okay, see, listen. Even now, the accident took in the month of I think end of the February. Now March, April, May, June, and I think 2 more months will take for him to recover. Okay, so if little tear, that's fine, manageable. Okay, if it is
Sir,
like
it's also
this.
permanent. It can also cause permanent damage, right?
Yeah. Sometimes for some people, the sports people, ligament tear, like they will have the sprain pain for a long time. The sports people sometimes they can't even walk or run throughout their life. Okay, like the ankle, near the ankle or whatever major joints. If the ligament tear occurs, and they struggle a lot. They need to go for a lot of surgery and lot more special treatment has to be done, lot of physiotherapy. And even some, see, listen, sometimes bone fracture can be easily remodeled, but ligament tear is very complicated.
Severe.
ACL tear.
Yeah, very, very complicated. Depends upon the individuals also. The age also plays a crucial role. Age factor, and of course, the kind of damage occurs. Yes.
So my father trying to teach me something, fell but ACL tear, sir. In my
Oh,
home itself, sir.
recovered.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's what the kind of damage. Okay, if it is little, fine, good. But sometimes the longest ligament, anyway, in your knee, whatever. So that time you get a lot of trouble. Okay, fine.
What is ACL? What?
Next question. Shall we go to
So
the
he
next
asked
question?
what
Yes,
is
sir.
ACL tear, sir. He asked what an ACL tear is.
The kind of
I asked
treatment
what's ACL.
given for. Okay, what's the question?
Asked what's ACL, sir.
ACL treatment, right?
Yes, sir.
ACL tear you are asking for.
Yes, sir. ACL tear.
What is ACL tear? Is that your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Torn anterior. See, ligament, or what I say, ligament, right? In the knee.
Yes, sir.
Okay, long ligament. There actually it is called ACL, stands for anterior cruciate ligament injury. Okay, anterior cruciate ligament injury. Okay,
Sometimes like unrecoverable.
yeah, major. Listen, you can see your bones. Okay, knee. There are like a longest bone, right? Thigh bone is your longest bone and strongest bone. Thigh bone you have, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
And
The
then you
fem.
have your yeah, like you have your other bones below your knee. Above your knee you have bone, and below your knee you have bone. What bone is there in your between your knee? A cap like structure, a bone is there
Yes,
called the
sir.
patella.
The
Okay,
yes, sir.
patella.
Yes, sir.
So yes, so ACS star is actually like the ligament which connects your thigh bone with your leg bone. Okay, below, above the bone, the thigh bone, and then below you have two bones. There are two bones actually present. So this ACS ligament, this only connects your thigh to your leg. Okay, lower part of your leg. So if this is
That
tarred,
means every
that's what.
ligament in our sir, that means
Yeah,
every
yeah.
ligament in our body has separate names.
Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Every ligament will have a separate name. Okay, and this is the major ligament. Okay, very, very important role it plays. Okay,
ACL.
very thick and large. ஒரு பெரிய கோயிலுக்கு தேர் இழுக்கிறதுக்கு வச்சிருக்கிற மாதிரியான ஒரு ligament, actually very thick and strong ligament. But ஒரு major injury only like can make the ligament to. And of course, for some people completely the ligament will like both like complete like break will
Tear.
occur in the ligament. Okay, but for some people little tear in the ligament. Okay, so very, very important kind of tear இது. Okay, fine, good. Now, Charlie, good, you got the point.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, apical meristem is damaged. What will happen if apical meristem damaged in plants?
The length of the growth in the length of the plant will be affected.
Yeah. Okay, means
So I
the
wrote the
growth
plant can no
definitely.
longer
Yeah, yeah,
grow in height.
depend. It may be there are two type of apical meristem, right? What are the two type of apical meristem?
Apical and lateral.
Root
No,
apical
Dave.
meristem,
Root root apical
Root and
meristem and
shoot
shoot
apical
apical
shoot
meristem.
meristem.
apical
Oh,
meristem.
section.
Okay,
Okay.
so means for the shoot to grow and root to grow. Okay, definitely either it, if this apical meristem is affected, growth of the plant. Okay, and here growth of the root will be affected. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
Now, the last question. The functional combination of nerve and muscle tissue is the fundamental to most animal. Comment.
wants to say?
I think this is one questions which we already discussed. I gave you a hint
Yes.
already. Yes.
Name the tissue responsible for movement of our body.
No,
Yes,
da,
sir.
the
What you should
functional
connect?
combination of nerve and muscle tissue is fundamental to most animals.
Yes. What are the two
Why
important
did
things
you
you should?
take your Why did you
Hmm?
take your mic close and saying
No,
fundamental
but
there?
this only I said the
Because it's very
generation.
fundamental.
So this is what
See, all voluntary we saw already, right? Movement.
Yes, sir.
Earlierly, I think we saw in one question, right? So,
Yes, sir.
Sir, I wrote it will let the
I
animals.
can finally speak.
see here you saw, right? Name the tissue responsible for movement. Here we saw one like thing, voluntary and
The
involuntary.
answer for the
Like
third one is in the column 4.
okay, but this is the correct way to connect basically. Okay, voluntary movements with involuntary movements, muscle tissue with nervous tissue. Can you
Yes, sir.
understand? Same like same concept you should know. Muscle tissue with nervous tissue. Only muscle tissue they cannot contract. Okay, big why means on its own muscle tissue cannot perform any function. The reason is,
Yes, sir.
listen, you know,
Yes, sir.
different ranges of functions we saw. Do you remember?
Yes.
Do you
Which
remember?
one, sir? Which one, sir? What did you say?
Functions. For example, there are different type of tissue like contractability.
Contracting.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
elasticity.
Relaxability.
Yeah, expandability. Okay, and then
Relaxability. Excitability.
excitability.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. See, what is? Can you give me an example of contractibility and muscle tissue? We saw different type of tissues. Okay, muscle tissue, and what will have that elasticity, where you can see elastic. Your gastrointestinal tract. Can you see? In
Areolar
the
also has, sir. Areolar helps in the elasticity.
what?
Areolar.
Here you can say areolar can expand. For example, adipose tissue can, if the fat is stored more, they can expand, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ah. Hmm? You wanted to hello? Did you want to ask anything?
No, sir.
Someone asked something. Okay, fine, good. So contractibility and then elasticity for your gastrointestinal tract from alimentary canal from mouth to anus. They show the elasticity. Even uterus, okay, many meter it can stretch. Okay, and excitability. Even your muscles. For example, people will go to gym. Okay, the arms. They'll show the arms.
When we bring our palm near to our shoulder or bicep.
See, listen. Yeah, when they do exercise, they become the gym body. Okay, gymnastic. Okay, so that's expanded, like expanded chest they have, expanded arms they have, everything. Okay, fine. Excitability is the only property of neurons and cardiomyocytes. Where neurons present makes your brain and all nervous system. Cardiomyocytes makes your heart, right?
Yes, sir.
Heart. So like that. So different parts of the body, we have different type of cells with means tissues with the different functions. Okay, fine. So anyway, so no, just I'm just simply telling for this question you don't have to answer about all these things. That simply you should know about the different type of tissue and their different property. Okay, muscle tissue, contractibility, neural tissue, excitability. Okay, important functions. And for this questions, if you connect with voluntary and involuntary actions, that's fine. Okay,
So I wrote like it helps in the voluntary action and involuntary action.
that's
of
fine.
the muscle.
That's fine. That's fine.
And
If you
I wrote
write,
acceleration transition.
that's fine. If you write insist on voluntary action, that's fine. Okay, both.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine, good. Anyway, so thank you so much. I think you can go to the next class, and from the next week, from the next class, we will start with the flower. Okay, okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay
I got
then.
one question wrong in this one. Yes, sir.
That's fine. That's fine. But know the answers, and of course,
How I
like in revision also, we will be doing a lot of things. Okay, but be thorough in your concepts. And in your school exam, if they conduct some exam, you should score well.
So
Okay,
they gave
like
this like on issue chapter they gave this like on my
oh, you
and we
did
got the
well.
marks. Yes,
You
I
did
got
well.
13 out
Yes,
of
sir.
15, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
We did good. We
sir,
did
I have
good.
a doubt. Say this is what I was about to talk to you about, sir. Sir, like
Hmm.
if they ask a question to give reason, and then the question
Hmm.
is xylem
Hmm.
is a complex conductive tissue. They ask give
Hmm.
reason. What am I supposed to write, sir?
Xylem is a complex
Conducting tissue.
connecting tissue. Yes. See why it is.
Give reason.
Yeah. What are the components of xylem? You should talk about the components of the xylem and their functions, because xylem
Xylem
consists of what?
parenchyma,
Yeah,
xylem fibers, xylem
tracheids. See, listen, tracheids,
tracheids, and
vessels, right? Xylem parenchyma,
Yes, sir.
xylem fiber. Because so all these different components it makes only makes the xylem, and everything has its own functions. Okay, conduction of it, they help together. They helps the support and transportation of water and minerals, and the shapes sometimes very elongated and thin, sometimes hollow. Okay, and they have repairing property also, the xylem parenchyma, and these things you have to write. Okay, main thing, connect with different components of xylem.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
So I
sir.
have to write that.
yeah, different components.
Okay.
You have to highlight the different components and their function. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
there are not just one simple component, but here there are many. You have to write about all those things.
So I lost 2
Okay.
marks for that, sir. That's the only place I lost.
Oh,
marks.
okay. Now we can find that. Good. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All. What about others?
So they didn't get their
Sir,
marks.
I
It's
wrote the
actually
same.
late.
I wrote correct.
Oh, okay. Good. Fine. Anyway, so please do well in your exams. Okay. And thank you then. Good. We'll next class we'll discuss about the flower. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Fine.
Yes,
Take
sir.
care. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
One second,
Bye.
call me.
Get ready for your next class. Please
Yes,
get
sir.
ready for your
Sir,
next class.
sir, this is the last class, sir. This is the last class.
Huh?
Yes,
This is the last class.
this is the last class.
Oh, you don't have other class today. Huh?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Fine. That's fine then. Okay, then next class, I think we'll start
Hey,
with
Nitish.
the flower, and we have to see. Listen, just one thing I would like to ask. What about the portions they are now teaching in
Sir,
your
I
school?
think it will be the first 3 chapter or maybe the fourth chapter also, sir.
We are
But
far
mostly
big. See, listen, we are far behind. We need to go little fast, or that's fine. The flow,
I mean,
is
Sir, we have to go a
correlating.
bit fast, sir.
doing
We
the
have to
flower
go.
chapter,
We have to
so
go a bit fast, sir.
yes,
Okay,
sir,
okay.
they're
From
like
next class,
about
let
50
me.
flowers, sir.
Okay. Then let me ask for some more classes. Okay, whenever we
Yes,
find time, we will do. Okay,
Yes, sir.
is that
Yes,
okay
sir.
for you?
All the other subjects
sir,
we
it's
are
okay
very
for me.
ahead, sir. You. Yes, sir.
Oh, only in biology we are so behind, right?
Not so behind, sir. We
Yes,
are the
sir.
same chapter as them, just a little like far. Like the same chapter, they're doing a little far, sir. Like
No,
Maybe
flower,
sir,
they are
one.
like
we
in
have
the middle
started.
of that.
Listen,
No, sir,
and
we have started pollination, sir.
okay.
This is the next chapter now.
Anyway, so let me
Pollination.
try to see. Let me try to ask for some other extra classes on any other day.
So,
We will try. Okay, at least 2 class per week. We will do. Will be better.
Yes, sir.
Can you all able to
Yes, sir.
you have time?
yes, sir, we have time.
Yes, sir. We have
Okay.
time, sir.
If sometimes maybe in Friday means Tuesday, if you don't have other class, maybe we can little extend the class at least to
Saturday,
half an
Sunday
hour.
also, sir.
Is that okay? Half an hour
Yeah,
extra.
even
Yes, sir.
so
Hmm?
Thursdays we can even have like 3 classes, sir. Like from after 7 o'clock we can have like 7 to 8 one thing.
Let me check. Okay, but means Friday, Thursday, Tuesday means maybe little 30 minutes extra. I think will work. We will see. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have
Yes,
any
sir.
other class, we will check in that way. Just half an hour extra. Okay, is easy for us to finish. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Hey, Nitish.
okay then. Take care.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Nitish,
Bye.
Nitish.
Bye.
Nitish, 1 second. Hey, do we have any homeworks there?
Yeah, we have maths on.
Okay, send it to me. Da.
Send it in
Bye.
Zoho.
Okay, da. Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Bye, sir.
sir. Bye, sir.